John Smith, led out by Captain Chris George, your Super Saints.
Yeah, the Saints take the arena, followed by the Swinton Lions. Both sides for this afternoon's friendly are just going to line up at each side of the presentation table there, just to the left of the halfway line, where we're going to have a special presentation here at Nosey Road. It's good to be back. It just seems an age since we've been here at Nosey Road, and we want to get back into good and Super League action.
His hometown club St Helens as a 16-year-old. He played in Saints Challenge Cup victories over Wigan in 1961 and 1966. He toured Australia as an 18-year-old and gained the first of his 27 caps in 1958. It is now time for the Saints to recognise probably the best scrum half in the world ever. And on behalf of the Saints and its supporters, Chairman Howard Morris is on the pitch to present a memento in recognition of his services to the game. So please welcome home, accompanied by his wife Alice, Alex Murphy.
Your PA man Stuart there just running through, giving you the gen. And as he said, the greatest scrum half in the world, in our opinion, Alex Murphy. Former player, captain, coach. He come here to, we have a special presentation by our new chairman, Howard Morris, there at the rear of Alex Murphy. A special award to Alex Murphy, who was awarded the OBE in the New Year's Honours List, the first Saints player to be honoured by the Queen. A great achievement for Alex, who's done everything in rugby league, and finally in 1999 has been awarded the OBE. A great achievement to top off a great career. Not involved in rugby league at present, but you can't fault the man's talent and commitment. And Alice there, his wife, just been presented with a bouquet of flowers and a peck on the cheek from Saints' new chairman, Howard Morris. A great achievement. Obviously the past players, which Alex Murphy is one of them, as he just gets the photographs taken up in the newly named Alan Prescott suite, the former banqueting suite. The past players today, we honoured Alan Prescott, who sadly passed away last year, in naming the former banqueting suite as the Alan Prescott suite. But Alex Murphy out there, just shaking hands with all the Saints team, going along the line. As we know, he was the coach here from 1985 till 1990, I think it was. Unfortunately, that time, twice at Wembley. Bitter disappointment. The only cup he won was the John Player Trophy in '88 with the Saints. But a great player, a great ambassador, just going along the Swinton ranks now. Spent a little time at Swinton there. Les Holliday, the Swinton coach. So as Alex Murphy goes along the line, even coming to the official, Russell Smith, but he's had a few words to say to Russell Smith over the years. But there we go. Great achievement.
And the officials for this afternoon's match. Let's hear it again for Alex Murphy.
Yes, Alex Murphy, the greatest. Goes off now, he'll take his place up in the director's box. But the Saints want to get underway, and the Swinton Lions, they've a date at home at Gig Lane Berry with Mull Green next week in the Cup. Your two little mascots there. That's obviously been the mascots for today, but just having the photos taken on the far side. Shanna Cunningham, age 4, she goes to Nut Grove Primary. I think she's the daughter of Kieran, I'm not quite sure. But Vila Halafi, he's 5 today, and obviously his favourite players are Tommy Martin and of course Vila Matautia, who he was named after. Saints side, Aitchison, Wellens, Stewart, Newlove, Hall, Martin and Long, with Adamson, Cunningham, Matautia, Joint, Nicol and Sculthorpe in the forwards. Leatham, Scott Barrett, Davidson, Gareth Price, Jason Johnson and Mark Edmonton on the bench. The Swinton Lions have Wellsby, Ashcroft, Stevens and Price Jones, along with Marlon Billy in the 3 quarters, Garland and Watson with Eccles, McCabe, Tony Barrow, Andy Corley, Howard Hill and Ryan Staziker. On the bench they have Ian Blease, Steve Taylor, Wes Rogers, Damien Cleary, Dave McComas, Darren Williams and Phil Cushion. Your referee is Russell Smith, as we've said, and we're ready to get underway. Russell Smith gets the play going. And obviously we build up the start of the 1990 Super League 4, with the first of two friendlies. Today's opponents, the Swinton Lions. We play Warrington on Friday at Wilderspool. Plenty of talking points for us to mull over the season and what's been going on after the end of last season with new personnel. And we'll get through that as we go along in the Super League season. But it's Saints that have the possession. Kieran Cunningham sporting the new shaven head. As Cunningham comes across, Newlevin with the tackle. The Lions in possession. Swinton again, that certainly looked a hint forward, but play allowed to go on. These teams obviously wanting to get into match action and get match fitness, judging by what's we've been told and rumours going around town. That Ellery Hanley, the new coach here at St Helens, has had him running riot. That should be play on if Saints come up with it. That's going to be a knock on. It was kicked forward, touched the Saints player. The Saints man couldn't catch it. The Swinton man touched it again, knocked it forward, and then Swinton came up with ball possession. First scrum. Sean Long to feed. Inside ball. Paul Wellens, usually at the scrum half berth, but in with quite a few regular first team players out. Elam Matautia in at prop today. New signing Phil Adamson. The man mounting. Now it's Kieran Cunningham. Cunningham sprinting away. Doesn't he look powerful? He takes play up to the 10-metre line. Steve Hall, inside ball. Tommy Martin. Too deep. Martin there, who chose to keep the number 20. He didn't want the number 6 shirt. He reckons it's a jinx. And Cal McCabe will restart from the centre of the 20-metre line. Andy Corley drives the ball forward. McCabe again at dummy half, as is the norm for the hooker. Eccles. Ex-Salford forward Eccles there, and I mean, when the Saints played Salford last season, I thought Eccles was outstanding, but they couldn't hold on to him. Just slipped over there to Swinton. The ball knocked forward. Referee Russell Smith, eagle-eyed Mr. Smith spotting it. Quite a decent crowd assembled for the friendly. Obviously the spectators want to get back in the fold as well, and a lot of speculation over to how Ellery Hanley, the new coach, has got the lads buzzing, and certainly on paper we look forward to strong things as Newlove. Oh, he looks sharp as Newlove, the big man up to the 10-metre line again. Hall at dummy half, along to Martin, Sid Spirit along the line. Cunningham stepped inside, the tackle was completed, and a bit of mauling at the play of the ball, nothing much in it, but the penalty is awarded. Phil Adamson up there in the play, and Sean Long obviously wants to get his eye in, and he's going to have a go for the extra 2 points. The once great Swinton, who were the scourge of many teams during the late 50s and early 60s, but obviously latterly they've fell into decline. They had to sell the Station Road ground. That sold internationals, Lancashire Cup finals, Championship finals, and lots of other big matches. That's if you can get any bigger matches. As I said before, they're now at Gig Lane Bury, and they've kindly agreed to play us today. Sean Long, left-footed kicker. 2 points to the Saints. They lead by that 2-point penalty after 4 minutes.
And the first points for 99, a penalty goal to Sean Long.
2-0 up. Infringement at the play of the ball. Another one. There are quite a few rule changes this season, and this is one of them. Obviously, the scoring team receives the ball from the kick-off. We've got this one where 10 metres from the halfway line, obviously 40 metres within that, you can kick the ball downfield. If you find touch within 20 metres of the opposition's line, you get head and feed at the scrum. Great burst by Mataltia. Sonny Nicol couldn't take it, but Swinton were penalised for being offside. Sonny Nicol, been at Bradford 3 seasons. They didn't want him. They said he could go if he found a club. Saints stepped in. We know what Nicol can do. 3-year contract, 29 years of age, I think he is. And another good, strong, running, rampant forward. Chris Joint again. 5 metres from the line. Saints pressing. Swinton forced to, well, that's a knock forward. Saints get out of jail there. That's the tackle count wave clean. Cunningham turns it inside. Sean Long, Tommy Martin offers the dummy, moves it over. Aitchison in for the first try. Martin magic again. And Aitchison in for the first 4-pointer. 6 minutes on the clock.
And a try for the Saints, number 1, Paul Aitchison.
Well, that bit of magic after a bit of luck here, where obviously Saints a bad play the ball, a bad the play the ball was all right, but the ball to be moved out left wasn't a good pass. Swinton came in for it, knocked it forward. The Saints regained possession. Obviously the referee waved the tackle count clean again, and Saints moved it over via Kieran Cunningham. Tommy Martin took it over, offered that dummy again. That's magic hands that, well, he's got magic feet as well, hasn't he, Tommy Martin? And Aitchison in a big gap. Nobody could stop him. Over for the 4-pointer. Sean Long with the conversion attempt, and it's a flapper. It goes over. Another 6 points to the Saints. 8 points to 0 they lead.
And the try converted by number 7, Sean Long.
The pitch looking in excellent condition. Obviously we've had a few Liverpool reserve team games here, but a newly officially now appointed groundsman, John Edwards, the head groundsman, following in the footsteps of his dad, Eric Edwards, who was the groundsman before Neil Holding, who's just left for pastures new concerning Liverpool. So welcome to John Edwards, and obviously the ground, he's had some good tutors, hasn't he, with his dad and Neil Holding, and the ground looks excellent, even though it feels a bit soft underneath. Mataltia again. Little hanky-panky at the play of the ball. Obviously, as I said today, with a few players out, Tuilangi, Iro, Sullivan, Perolini, O'Neill, Smith and Haig. But the Saints have the personnel as Adamson takes the ball upfield. Cunningham at dummy half. Now it's Aitchison. Saints lead by 8 points to 0, and we've had 8 minutes, approaching the 9th minute of play. Strong running there. Certainly the lads look fit, full of running. Cunningham out to Sean Long. Long in a hole, and Long's in for the try. Oh, and a late tackle, but Sean Long goes in for the 4-pointer. The signs certainly look good as Saints vary the play, spread the ball out and run the Swinton Lions ragged.
7, Sean Long.
But the lads look sharp. Nigel Ashley-Jones, the fitness conditioner, and second in command to Ellery Hanley, has had these lads fired up. Ellery's been in control since the 1st of December, and he will have nothing, only 100% commitment. We know there's quite a difference between Super League and the lower divisions. But Saints are usually renowned as slow starters, seem very sharp this afternoon. And Sean Long pulls it to the left. But it's 12-0 and Swinton to kick off. There we go, deep kick. Steve Gartland gets it underway. Adamson drives it up. Sonny Nicol, he straightens it up, takes two with him. And once again the Saints, captain Chris Joynt looks extremely sharp. Kieran Cunningham had an operation at the back end of the end of last season. Tommy Martin, chip and run. The ball comes back, it's still loose. Saints are judged offside. Chris Joynt, I think it was, that was adjudged offside in front of Tommy Martin. And obviously new sponsors, John Smith's, same firm, Matthew Brown, but a new looking Saints, well, a brand new strip obviously, but with the John Smith logo instead of the McEwens. The Lions have the possession. Cliff Eccles. Hardly been in the Saints half. Andy Coley with the possession. A great tackling there, Sonny Nicol. Gartland offers the inside ball. Tommy Martin takes him round the top. Captain Chris Joynt round the legs. And once again, Ian Watson tries to chip it through. Finds touch. 20 metres away from the Saints line. 12-0 the score. Don't forget you're with Micron Video. I'll try that again. I'll get the teeth fixed this time. Don't forget you're with Micron Video, bringing you all the action, as we will throughout the forthcoming Super League season. Saints come away with the possession. Good strong run in there. Wellens bringing it away, just got a slight knock. Awkward ball there, Newlove couldn't take it. Swinton come up with possession, Simon Ashcroft. Second row man, Howard Hill, comes away with possession, the former Oldham forward. Eccles. Watson again. Short ball, looking for the runners. Andy Coley was coming on it. Saints defence was there. Well, there, I said it. The pitch looks excellent, but very soft, soft on top. Quite a lot of rain. Like we've not been short of rain lately, have we? It's knocked up the top off it. Oh, good running. Stazika, inside ball there, and Patch completed the tackle. Adamson comes away, looking to unload it. Good ball playing forward, this Adamson. Steve Hall scampers away. He looked there for the support, did Adamson. Took a bit of a knock there, he's down on his haunches. As Matautia drives it up, Jeanette Smith, well, she nearly came on to treat him. Obviously he's got back into the swing of it, she just left him to it. The former Penrith and Parramatta forward, Adamson. Now it's Sonny Nicol. Approaching the 15th minute, 12-0 the score. Swinton have 7 subs, Saints have 6, so there'll be quite a bit of interchanging. Tommy Martin chipped it through. Now it's Sean Long. Awkward ball, it was a speculator, the idea was right. By Sean Long over to Steve Hall here on the left. After Swinton had spilled possession. Now Adamson just going to receive treatment. Well, he's not. She goes to Sculthorpe, she offers the drink. But refused by both players. Swinton head and feed. Strong running. Aitchison in for the tackle, and a try-saving tackle down at the bottom by Aitchison. Then Saints with the possession, and they come 60 metres. McCabe, the hooker, for the Swinton Lions, as they move it over to the main stand side. Dear me, and the voice is going already. Out of condition, I think. I suppose that can go along with the rest of my body. But the Lions have the possession. Short ball. Great tackle there by Martin. On loose forward Ryan Stazika. And he certainly know about that. The Lions again. Paul Stevens. Wearing number 4, given out as number 3, but wearing number 4, I've been told. And Stazika still receiving the treatment. Upended by Tommy Martin. So I could imagine there'll be quite a few interchanges today, maybe obviously to give all the players a run out. Saints from the base of the scrum. Steve Hall coming in off the left wing. Anthony Sullivan still with Cardiff to the end of the season. A Sculthorpe burst through. Still going is Sculthorpe, but he's still stood on his feet, pushing them off left and right as the Saints move up within 20 metres of the Lions line. Just a matter of time before the Saints score again. Martin, Newlove gives it to Hall. Hall steps inside. Perhaps Newlove should have kept it just that little bit longer. But offside the Swinton Lions, so says referee Russell Smith. And why should we disagree with him at this time? We usually do. It was Matautia. Matautia again, stretching for the line. Well, surely offside, the Swinton Lions. The referee's let it go as Tommy Martin slips it to Sean Long. Hitches it in for his second. The referee said it's forward. Just keeping the score down. Well, there we go. We agreed with him over this side. It went against us over there. And a scrum down with a Swinton head and feed. Players receiving treatment. Saints subs warming up. The Swinton subs have been warming up, limbering up down the touchline. All will be introduced, I would imagine, throughout this friendly game. 19 minutes gone, 12-0 the score. McCabe at dummy half. Tony Barrow, son of Tony Barrow, senior. Brother of Frankie. They took the ball up then. Second row man Howard Hill. Well, the ball reeked out. Russell Smith right on the job. Watson finds touch, 10 metres in Saints territory. Had a few spots of rain earlier on, but they did forecast rain for this afternoon. Let's hope it keeps off. Marlon Billy coming in off the left flank for the Lions. McCabe again, drop-off ball to Eccles. Looking for support is Eccles there. Nobody with him. Watson running the angle again, slips it inside. Tony Barrett. Down the left flank with Andy Coley. Gartland involved in that move as well. Adamson coming in with a big hit there on Watson. And the Lions move it over to the right. Watson, Gartland. A kick for the corner. Steve Hall takes it well. Took it in the field of play. Had to go in the dead ball area. Had no option. But the idea was right from the Lions. Obviously the Swinton subs don't include Sean Casey, the former Saints player. But he is here today with his teammates. Marlon Billy straightens up, gets clattered for his pains. Sonny Nichol and Sculthorpe. Matautia around the leg, stops him. Chris Joint tidies him up. Swinton bring it over to the right. Well, that's a knock-on. Must be a knock-on from the full-back. The referee said it's gone back. Wellesby linked up in the line there, definitely knocked it forward. But poor ball handling by the Lions there. They tried to speculate a long pass. And Paul Stevens feeling the full weight, but the Lions are running it. It's chipped up. Off Sean Long. Sean Long catches it. Saints back with the possession. And they move it over. Paul Wellens. Andy Leatham, Gripper Leatham, going to be introduced. Leatham for Matautia as the Saints have the possession and keep it running. It's with Newlove. Newlove again, steps out to the tackle. Lovely ball round to Hall. What a superb try, created by Newlove. He looks really sharp this afternoon, does Newlove. To Steve Hall, who went in for the try unopposed.
Scoring the try for the Saints. He was the star of last year's Alliance team. He's number 5, Steve Hall.
Hall in there for a rasper of a try. Saints come the full length of the field virtually. Great running by Newlove. Looks sharp. Big man, strong as an ox. And we're going to have some three-quarter line, aren't we, here with Tuilangi, Iro, Newlove and Sullivan. And Davidson comes on for Adamson. 23 minutes he's played, and Adamson comes off. Whether he's just been spelled or whether he has picked up a knock, we don't know. Sean Long hits the post, unfortunately, waved away. Swinton to restart. Davidson on for Adamson, as we said. Gripper Leatham on for Matautia. So both props being changed. And Andy Leatham there, who plays the ball. Well, very unlucky last season or so with injury. Good running there again. Looks like Wellens. Was it going through? It was Wellens. Another star of the future with plenty of emerging talent here at the Saints. As I say, on paper, we've a lot to look forward to. Let's hope the lads on the field can produce it. Davidson puts it back. Sean Long tidies it up. Inside ball from Long. Oh, that's a head tackle there by Ian Watson. Dearie me. Obviously, Sean Long's got up, but the tackle was a little naughty. The referee not remonstrating with Watson, maybe he's giving him a caution on the run, has he? Oh, he's having a look now. No plays allowed to continue with Tommy Martin. Awarded the penalty. The Saints awarded the penalty, and Martin Fangs touch 10 metres. Andy Leatham. The strong and full of run in this Saints outfit. Sean Long offered the dummy, held on the tackle was completed. Davidson, Martin, joint. Pushing him off right and left, brought down 8 metres short. Once again, the Saints put it cross-field. Sculthorpe, Davidson, looking for support. Sculthorpe's there, slips it up to Hall. Can Hall beat the defence? He's weaving his way through, he pushes off one, pirouette, steps, turns round, finally clattered. Martin runs it cross-field, oh, super stuff. Super there, Tony Stewart in for the try. Martin magic again. Class act, Tommy Martin.
And Saints try to score at number 19, Tony Stewart.
Tony Stewart finished it off. %. Centre, no problem, 2 points, 22-0.
And converting the try number 7, Sean Long.
One-way traffic at present. A stiffer test this Friday at Wilderspool. As far as I know, we'll be there for the friendly game with Micron Video. You join us. Sonny Nickel up to the halfway line. Alan Hunt, the ex-Saints flyer. Well, he did play that, did Sonny Nickel, did he? No, he's been penalised for it. Alan Hunt, the ex-Saints flyer, recently acquired by Warrington. There'll be a pause in his former club on Friday. With a bit of speculation, I really thought he may have ended up back here at St Helens, but it wasn't to be. Cliff Eccles, Davidson round the top, wrestles him to the ground along with Kieran Cunningham. Tony Barrow, 20 metres from the Saints line. Stazika offers the possession. Newlove, well, Newlove, Martin, joint. Nickel, Saints are tackling in numbers, and that's what Saints have got to do. Well, short ball now. As the standoff, Garland took it across the face of the Saints posts. Once again, the Lions are pressing. Andy Coley. They're going nowhere, they're just running across field. McCabe, Watson, Garland, forward pass, allowed to go. No, is it? The referee? Well, he's given the turnover. Well, that was a mile forward, that, on the run, but full marks for speculation. Gripper Leatham driving the ball up, and Saints build up again. Cunningham slips as he gathers his feet, quickly clattered to the ground. Davidson again, strong runner. Saints moving to the right. Aitchison linking up in the line. Martin kicks to the left flank. And Marlon Billy for the Swinton Lions comes up with the possession. McCabe again, but the Lions, well, they look very disjointed there. They just, well, the ball's come away. Was it knocked forward? The referee said it was knocked forward. They look very disjointed. They don't look interested, to be quite honest. 22 points to 0 the score, half an hour gone. Saints up with the possession. Tommy Martin, the drop-off ball offered to Steve Hall, but Martin again. Oh, brilliant, superb player, Martin. Newell attacked in half, along to Long, Sculthorpe, Sonny Nickel. 10 metres short, just a matter of time. Sculthorpe, terrible pass there over to the right flank. And the ball going in touch, scrum down, head and feed to the Lions. But as I was saying before, quite a decent crowd amassed under here in the popular side. Very sparse in the main stand. But the sign of things to come. And obviously the proof of the pudding's going to be in the eating. There'll still be the 5,000 or so stalwarts here, and then you'll get the others creeping back when the Saints do well this season, as they will. The ball reaped out there, Davidson. Few Swinton spectators here just to our right. Championing their side, and why not indeed. The Lions have the possession. McCabe at dummy half. Tony Barrow taking the ball up. Nickel brings him down on the 20-metre line. Once again, the variation of play. Watson, Gartland through, looking for support inside. Oh, it's a lovely try. Gavin Price-Jones comes up with the first point for the Swinton Lions. But lovely switch movement, especially after the Lions hadn't looked as though they was interested at all. But 32 minutes gone. And it says Paul Stevens on the try on the board, on the scoreboard, but I've been told it's Gavin Price-Jones. So whether that's correct or what, we don't know. The Swinton man has just informed me. But Swinton have the points, 4 points. Lovely inter-passing movement between Watson and Gartland. Then on to Price-Jones, and he's in for the 4-pointer. Gareth Price going to be introduced, wearing number 8. Just for today's match, that is. And Gartland brings it to the right. The score, 22 points to 4 in favour of the Saints.
And I have an amendment to my previous announcement. The Swinton try scorer, actually number 3, Gavin Price-Jones.
So we was right, it was Gavin Price-Jones. Sculthorpe off, Gareth Price on, and Saints to kick off. New love in there, no messing on Cliff Eccles. to the interval. 22 points to 4 in favour of the Saints. And Watson puts the ball downfield. Aitchison touches it, knocks it back, it's all on. Aitchison breaks through the first line of defence, stretches out the leg, gets up to the halfway line. Gareth Price, 12 metres of forward motion. And all the Saints look sharp out of the blocks there as Joint has Martin on his right-hand side. The tackle is a good one by Cliff Eccles this time. Long slips it to Nickel, solid tackling. Tony Stewart. And the Saints again moving it left. Long chips it through, chips and run. Welsby takes it well. Not been involved a lot in the action as Mark Welsby. Simon Ashcroft. Just short of the 20-metre line, brought down to earth. Eccles, I think it is, on the far side. But it's McCabe at the hooking berth, at the dummy half position. Now with Tony Barrow. Powering down the left flank. Last one of the sequence for the Lions. Watson, Yartland, I beg your pardon, chips it through. Aitchison knocks it forward, touches the Swinton man, comes forward. Back to the Saints player, so the initial knock on by Aitchison. Misjudged it there as he came in for that ball, an awkward ball. Good played, lovely ball from Garland on to Gavin Price-Jones, the only point scorer for the Lions so far this afternoon. Garland again, inside ball, Andy Coley looking for runners. Hill was a late runner there, now it's with Watson. Stazika took his eye off the ball. Saints have the possession. Steve Hall. Chris Joint takes it up, slows it down, just lets the Saints regroup. Steve Hall again. Well, the referee says it was a bit high. It didn't look all that bad from our angle, but as he tackles there, is he saying that the man ducked in the tackle? Cunningham. Andy Leatham. 10 metres inside the Lions' territory in the last minute of normal time in this first half. 22 points to 4 the score. Davidson unloads to Martin. Martin looks for the runners. Nickel. There's the half-time hooter. 22-4 the score. More or less all Saints in this first half. Tries from Long, Aitchison, beg your pardon. A penalty goal from Long in the 4th minute. Then tries from Aitchison, Long, Hall, Stewart, and 8 minutes before the interval, Price-Jones went in for a try for the Lions. So that's how it ends here at half-time. 22 points to 4 in favour of the Saints. Back with you now for the second half of this friendly, Saints versus Swinton Lions.
Confirm those winning numbers to you in our half-time draw. The first prize.
Couple of changes at half-time. Well, Swinton there have got Wes Rogers on, as I can see.
Shirt is 13017. Third prize, the ball, is 3657.
Saints have got Scott Barrow on, just as I can see at present. We'll try and keep you posted.
In the Superstore right after the match.
Away we go, the Lions to receive. Tony Stewart has been replaced at half-time by Scott Barrow. And as I say, Wes Rogers is on for the Lions. And he's there right in the action. Aitchison chases it, but it finds touch 10 metres from the Saints try line. Also on is Damien Cleary. Steve Taylor. Now Steve Taylor, there's a name to conjure with. A giant prop. St Helens lad. I know his dad, Charlie, quite well. He was on Wigan's books for a while. But he's plying his trade here at Swinton. An excellent prospect. And it's the Lions that have possession. They're pushing the issue over there, and it's the scrum half, Ian Watson. 8 metres short of the line. McCabe attacked in half. The Lions in possession. Cleary. Along it goes now. Watson, short ball. The Lions unload, it's loose. What will the referee come up with? It looks like a knock-on. He looked at the touch judge over here on our side, and a knock-on is ruled. So Saints with the possession. Aitchison the man in possession. Being forced back. Scampering little run, and no doubt Les Holiday will have given the Lions a verbal lashing. If they don't pick up the game and get themselves together, they're going to struggle next week against the amateurs in the third round of the Challenge Cup. And then after that, the big boys come into the equation, and Saints obviously looking for a good run in the Challenge Cup. Sheffield the holders beat the Pie Eaters last season. We can't forget to give that a mention, can't we? We usually give the Pie Eaters a mention in every one of our videos. The red hot favourites, hottest favourites since the Challenge Cup was first played for in 1895. McCabe attacked in half for the Lions. Looking to penetrate the Saints' cover defence. Ian Blease. On to Billy, back to Blease. In touch here, just in front of us. Scrum down, head and feet to the Saints. Sean Long, Martin, Wellens with the run round, and Wellens puts the welly down. Super play from the big lad on the wing today, usually at scrum half. Good handling there. Cunningham slips it out to Scott Barrow, shakes the tackle of Billy off. 12 metres from the Swinton try line. Cunningham, can he do the business? He puts it back to Nicholl. Nicholl's in for his first try in his second spell with the Saints. And great work by Cunningham, the provider, and Nicholl in for the try.
And scoring a try on his return to Nosey Road, number 21, Sonny Nicholl.
Cunningham heavily involved after that great break on the far side by Wellens. The ball coming back over to this side. Scott Barrow coming close. Lovely play. Cunningham as well. Slipped the ball round to Sonny Nicholl, who dove in at the corner. Good team performance. Excellent handling. 26 points to 4. Correct side for Sean Long, just to float it in. Right between the uprights. Yeah, oh, just going to say, yeah, that's a great kick, but it's hit the post and bounced out. And the friendly boos for Sean Long. (26-4), Swinton to restart. All the subs warming up. Well, the Saints subs, that is. All Davidson, 20 metres out. Aitchison used as the dummy runner, going over to the main stand side, while Steve Hall came centre field. Now the ball with Sean Long, weaving his way in and out. Sean Long just losing his footing, 10 metres short of the halfway line. Gripper Leatham, another super prospect here at St Helens. Gareth Price, further yardage. Now with Tommy Martin, chip and run for the corner, putting pressure on Ashcroft. Martin there completes the tackle, put the kick in, brings his man down 5 metres or even less from his own try line. Another quiet here on the right of us. Not have to give the day jobs up, will they? Stazika breaks through the first line of defence. Andy Leatham brings him to grass. McCabe scampering away from that hooking position. The kick put in. Aitchison takes it comfortably. Wellens moves inside, he gives the ball to Wellens, who in turn slips it out to Hall. Hall rounds his man, and he's away down the wing. Hall, what can he do? Pushes the tackler off, manages to keep in field. Great burst there. 50-metre run by the Saints. Joint straightens it up, looks for support. Cunningham's on hand. He changes the point of attack, moves it to the left, and Cunningham puts it over the top to Hall. Inside ball there, and finished off by Wellens. Super try by the Saints. Superb stuff. Wellens finished it off. It was all started up here from the Swinton kick through. Aitchison took it well.
And scoring the try for Saints, another one of our young stars of the future, number 2, Paul Wellens.
Wellens looped round with Aitchison, then it was speculated over to Hall. Hall put the welly down, took it down the main stand side, was brought down about 30 metres short. Then it Hall, and Wellens finally finished it off. Lovely interpassing, put the ball inside from Hall to Wellens, and he went in for the 4-pointer. 30 points to 4. 49 minutes gone. Sean Long with the attempted conversion. Waved away again, just not getting his eye in today, but it's 30 points to 4. The score remains. I'm going to introduce another couple of players now. 11 and 15, which is McComas and Cushion, and I believe this Cushion is one to be watched, a very excellent prospect. Just losing control of the equipment there, but it's the Saints that have the possession. Joint looking strong, the captain slips it to infield. Gareth Price, the man that got that ball from Chris Joint. Sean Long changes the point of attack, and Long uses the referee to perfection. and scores a try 10 metres to the right of the sticks. The Lions were caught napping there. Saints looked a little bunched in disarray, centre field, and then Long got control of the ball. The referee, Long definitely used the referee as he went through. And the Swinton player was slightly obstructed, but it all counts. Another 4 to the Saints. And that's Sean Long's second try of the afternoon. He's only 3 goals to his tally. Looking for the 4th, no problem. 6 to the Saints. Paul Sculthorpe looking to be reintroduced, but he's gone back into the dugout. Davidson taking the ball up. Price is that with further yardage, now with Cunningham. Joint attacked in half, Saints spread it over to the right, Sean Long again. Gareth Price on the opposite diagonal, quickly brought to earth. And Aitchison looking for some action. Turns it in field, Sean Long again. Tommy Martin. Well, Long is here, there and everywhere, isn't he? Tommy Martin, chip and run for the corner. Ooh, just touching goal. Swinton will start with a tap from the centre of the 20. Mark Edmondson coming on. Chris Joynt there, being replaced by Paul Sculthorpe. Well, somebody getting a little irritated there. As the Swinton Lions lose the possession, Saints pick up the loose ball. Cunningham slips it to Sculthorpe. And Mark Edmondson looking to obviously say as a come on for his debut for the Saints. Sean Long offers it along the line. Tommy Martin, short ball to Davidson. He can't control it. It's still loose. If Swinton comes up with possession, I think the referee will let it go. No, he's not happy with it. So Sonny Nichols coming off. Mark Edmondson going on. Nicholl a firm favourite here at Nosey Road. He never wanted to leave. And I think if the truth was known, neither did Paul Loughlin or Bernard Dwyer. But it was a deal that brought Paul Newell here to St Helens. A good bit of shrewd business. And Saints have reaped the benefit. And Sonny Nichols back in the fold. Bernard Dwyer still at Bradford. Paul Loughlin is at Huddersfield along with Bobby Golding, Ian Pickavance, Danny Arnold. So quite a few players moved teams in the close season. But it's 36 points to 4. We've had 15 minutes of the second half gone. And I would imagine the Saints to be making another few changes before the 40 minutes of the second half are up. Only Jason Johnson to come off the bench. And a good kick there, precision kick, just bouncing the field of play. 15 metres from the Saints line. Head and feed. Well, that's obviously the 40-20 rule. There's a judge that he's kicked it from within the 10 metres from the halfway line, and it's landed in the 20 metres of the opposition's try line. So head and feed go to the Swinton Lions. Price Jones just held short. Wellesby, the dummy half. Watson slips it out. Billy trying to go in at the corner. Got a bit of impetus up, but he's held up there. Is he forced back? He's forced back into the field of play. Just 4 points to the credit of the Lions, and the Saints want to make sure that they don't get any more. Watson along the line. Cleary. Full-back Wellesby, I think that is, in the linking up. It certainly is. McCabe at dummy half. Moved over. Watson again. Speculator on the far side. Price Jones turns it back inside. Well, did the Saints hand knock it forward? It's a scrum down, yes. Obviously, Saints hand had knocked it forward. And it's head and feed to the Lions. So the Lions putting pressure on the Saints. Strong running. Wellesby linking up again. Swinton man down, injured. Wes Rogers driving through and then forced back. Tommy Martin doing the business. Cleary, Watson, look for that gap. Opened up, then was quickly closed down. Price Jones, they're just receiving treatment, but the Lions keep it going. Certainly varying the play. Speculator over here to the left, Rogers. Saints line up, get back in the formation, the defensive formation. Cleary, inside ball, Wellesby, once again heavily involved as the Lions try to attack. Last one of the sequence, McCabe attacked in half. It's brought on the short side, Blease chips it through. And it's obviously touched that Saints player. They put a leg out. Deflected the ball, it's gone dead. And pressure on the Saints as they have to absorb another set of 6. "18 minutes gone, 22 minutes remain. Don't forget to join us on Friday at Warrington. Steve Taylor. McCabe attacked in half. Phil Cushion. Once again, the Lions are running it. Watson, Blease. Veteran campaigner Blease, many years at Salford. Club captain as well. Drop-off ball. Cushion, the man that has it. 10 metres from the Saints line. Watson, Cleary, last one of the sequence. Oh, dearie me, another set of 6 now that the Saints will have to withstand. Good tackling by Price. It's Wellesby, has the possession. Looks for the runner. That was telegraphed all the way, wasn't it, as Coley came through. Now it's with Rogers. Well, he's gone without it. And finally, the Saints get the rub of the green. Jason Johnson down below us, just limbering up. Look as though he's going to be introduced into the game. Another youngster that making his mark. Wellens. Well, his progress was stopped. Hall scampering away from the acting half-back position. Swinton lining up. Moving up quickly. Sculthorpe just lost his footing. Support was there from Barrow. Now it's with Cunningham. Did well there, did Kieran Cunningham, right in front of us. Look at him swarm round him, and he still gets the ball away with 4 around him. Saints have got to move it quickly over to the left now. Super tackle on Tommy Martin there. My word, that was a good tackle. Cushion, the man that made it. Edmondson Streaking away. Martin offers the kick. Swinton all back. Martin puts it well. He's adjudging that Tommy Martin's elbows touched the ground, I would imagine. He's going to say the tackle was completed. There he is. He's saying the elbow touched the ground, the tackle was completed before Martin threw the ball out. Swinton have the penalty. And another couple of changes. Ashcroft back on. But it's the Lions. Watson on to Blease. He gets the ball away. It can't be taken cleanly by Swinton, and the Saints come up with possession. Sculthorpe took it well. Paul Wellens up to the halfway line. Davidson with a run. Once again the Saints offering the ball. Price turns it in field. It's kept alive. Long, Sculthorpe, Scott Barrow, can he make the line? Oh, lovely ball, Long with his hat-trick, but it was Scott Barrow, lovely ball out to the back door there. As the Saints move it down the left, fling it over to the right, good ball handling, and lovely hands by Scott Barrow, slipped it to Sean Long in support, he must have called for it, and him for his hat-trick.
Try scorer for the Saints, number 7, Sean Long. And converting his try once again, number 7, Sean Long. And Andy Leatham leaves the field, replaced by Phil Adamson.
Sean Long to feed. And we'll try again. I reckon it's Tommy Martin that's come off. Influential standoff, Tommy Martin. Davidson.
And to be honest with you, I think we were all waiting for that to happen. A try on his debut for Phil Adamson. And converting a try, number 7, Sean Long.
Last one of the sequence. Cleary, Watson, chip and run into space. Oh, good tactics there. Saints managed to retrieve it, but good play by Watson. Edge. .48-4 is the score at present, with 6 minutes left, and the Lions looking to get into double figures. Yes, certainly Friday's game should be a more sterner test, with Van der Velde's Warrington Wolves the opposition. They've parted with players and shrewdly bought during the close season. They've also appointed Peter Deakin, who was as chief executive, and he was the man behind the Bradford Bulls resurgence. And then he went to Saracens Rugby Union, but he's not been there so long. Warrington have got him as chief executive, and look, with the Wire, they've been taken over consortium to greater things this season. Sculthorpe from the base of the scrum. Good burst. 15 metres downfield. Nicoll attacked in half. Chris Joint. Joint sidestepping, still driving the ball downfield. Just easing the lads back into action. Johnson inside to Barra. Now to Sean Long. Sculthorpe evade the tackle. Lovely ball to Newlove. Newlove out to Hall. And Hall, does he squeeze it in the corner? I don't think he does. Super tackling on that far side. But lovely play by the Saints. Newlove involved again. Lovely pass round the corner. Sculthorpe, that was a super pass, wasn't it? A 20-metre tap restart for the Lions. Saints going touching goal, hitting the corner flag. Steve Taylor, the man driving it up. Blease, lovely ball, cushion. He plays it, Blease quickly up. Watson offers the dummy. Aitchison and Nicol bring him to earth, along with Kieran Cunningham. Cleary, well, that was a catalogue of errors. Looks as though he'd lost the ball, didn't kick it forward, then Saints picked it up. Saints player looked as though he was in an offside position. He was given head and feet to the Lions. Cleary again, slips it inside. Simon Ashcroft. 25 metres from the Saints try line. Only 4 points to the through Gavin Price-Jones. Now it's Watson. Back inside to Blease. Good ball handling forward, Blease. Watson again. Speculator over the top to Billy. He in turn puts it back inside, but it goes into Saints' hands. Sean Long, the man, the recipient of that loose ball. Aitchison backing him up. Now it's with Matautia. And it's getting a little cool here at Nosey Road. There's Cunningham, great burst from the international hooker. Johnson to Joint. Johnson backs him up. Joint couldn't release it. Long slips it left to Newlove. It looked forward, then it went forward. Was on the sixth tackle, the turnover, and Swinton had the possession. Last couple of minutes of play in this pre-season January challenge against the Swinton Lions. Sharp ball from Cleary that was forward. And if he hadn't have picked it up, there was quite a few below us that just let him know what was going on. Maybe the last scrum of the match. Head and feed to the Saints. 39 minutes gone of the second period. And Sean Long, Jason Johnson, Paul Wellens, but good tackling on the far side this time by the Lions. Sculthorpe inside to Joint. Joint was clattered, couldn't take it cleanly, bounced off his shoulder. Swinton pick it up. Now it's with Marlon Billy. Oh, good run from this lad, winding his way through. Tackle looked clumsy, but round the chest as Blease unloads it. Andy Coley, 25 metres out. It's Blease again, trying for a late resurgence. Good tackling by Hall on that far side, stops the man, he puts the ball back. And the Lions carry on running it. Cushion is the man, pushes two off. 15 metres short, he's held. There's the final hooter in this January challenge, and the Saints run out winners by 48 points to 4. 22-4 at half-time. 5 tries in the second half from Nicol, Wellens, 2 from Long and Adamson. 3 goals from Long. That's the final score here at Nosey Road as the Saints troop off 48 points to 4 in the January challenge. You've been with Micron. Thanks for joining us. Join us on Friday at Wilderspool.
And of course, I want you to
see you soon.
Let's hit it for your super.